Hey everybody, good afternoon. It is Tuesday afternoon here in Metro Detroit. I'm Greg Dudzinski, as usual, Detroit's Love Guru. And I'm going to talk about, usually I talk about a lot of, relationship aspects, maybe sexual challenges I deal with as well, with couples and everything, trying to help them and, of course, have an awesome relationship. But what about those people out there that are single, they're not in a relationship? And I hear this all the time. Matter of fact, I think majority of my friends, followers here on Facebook, social media, believe it or not, they're single, or majority of them are, not all. And it's funny how, you get guys, Greg, where are all the good women? Women, you know what, all guys are dogs, where are all the good men out there? They're out there. It's trying to find them. But not only that, let's face it, how many people out there think dating sucks, right? Most people do. I hear this all the time, but how are you going to meet somebody, right? There's, all the online dating apps, websites, and everything else. But I want to get more into, do you have dating do's? Do you have dating don'ts? The old adage is, if you're really interested in somebody, you don't call them after the first date for another, couple days, 3 days, whatever. You know what? I'm not into that. If you like somebody, you tell them, right? You don't want to fall in love with somebody day one, of course not. But you know what? If you're interested, you want to see them again, why can't you say it? Why can't you know what? I'd like to see you again, whatever. Or, you know what? Are you confident enough if you don't want to see that person again, would you be able to tell them, you know what? There's nothing there for me. You're a great person, whatever. You know what? Or if they're a jerk, whatever, you don't have to say they're a nice person. But you know what? I just don't feel it. Good luck to you, and that's it. Can you be blunt and can you be honest about that? Or maybe you're afraid you don't want that to happen to you because you're not that confident, right? After all, you're single, right? Not necessarily. You can still be confident and be single and be respectful and don't waste anyone's time. And you don't have somebody you're not interested in wasting your time, right? So can you be upfront, right off the bat, say, you know what? It's just not happening for me. I wish you luck, peace, and that's it. Or if you are interested in somebody, can you tell them as well, I'd like to see you again, man. I think whatever it is, we jive, joke around. I like that. I'd like to see you again. And be honest with that and not, play these games back and forth where, you know what, I'm not going to contact you for 3 days or that type of BS. Not at all. Be adults, be mature. If you like somebody, tell them. If not, you know what? Tell them too. Don't lead anybody on. Not at all. Or, how many people have been on a date, you meet somebody online, whatever, and you meet them in person and they're like not even close to their picture. They're using dated pictures. Would you go up and say, you know what? You misled me. Peace out. I'm leaving right now. I'm not even going to have a date with you. I've been there. How many people have been there? You're like, what the hell? Pictures are dated 10 years ago. Maybe they're, not as trim, men or women are not as trim as what their pictures appear. And you can tell that right off the bat. Would you already dismiss them or would you give them a chance even though they're not being honest and not being sincere? So this is going to be an awesome maybe episode. We're going to get more into detail on the Art of Relationships radio show as well. I'd like to hear your thoughts and, if dating sucks, what you run into. And if you have a rule of thumb that you go by, everyone talks about, why can't you be flexible? Why can't you just go with the flow until, you really like that person, you can tell them, right? Or if you're not into them, can you be upfront and say, you know what, I don't feel it, bye-bye. Not to be rude, my best to you, and that's it. And this goes for how many women always wait for the guy, right, to make sure he's interested in you before you tell him that you're interested because you're afraid to take that risk. You're afraid to put yourself out there. You know what? I like you. I'd like to see you again, Greg. Why can't you do that and take that risk, right? So peace, love, again, to everybody out there. I'll be live tomorrow evening, 9 p.m., with the Art of Relationships radio show, and we can carry this conversation on further, okay? Take care. Peace and love to everybody out there. Bye-bye.